Good morning. Well, hello, and welcome to another adventure on the Trike Diaries. Today, I'll be riding at River Legacy Park, and this is in Arlington, Texas. And I'll be riding along with my friend Joe. You might be able to see him out there just in front of me there. And he is riding an ICE Sprint that is configured to his liking with a nice boom-mounted Bosch motor. And he's got a really comfy seat on that thing. That's quite a rig that he's got up there. And I'm going to be riding the ICE VTX. Oh, and if I had a Bosch motor on my boom, I would be a happy camper. But you know what? We're going to enjoy this ride nonetheless because it's a beautiful day in February. It's unseasonably warm. And who knows what we might see along the way. So get yourself your favorite beverage and perhaps a Danish or your own favorite snack. Sit back and relax and join us on this, about 1 hour adventure if you like. If you get tired and you need to take a little snooze, you go right ahead and enjoy that. And we'll catch you back on the trail after you wake up, perhaps. So, I will talk with you later. Morning. Hi. Good morning. Okay, so we're going to take a quick pit stop at the restroom before we continue on the rest of the long portion of our journey. And when we're done here, we'll get right back on the road. So bear with us for just a minute, and we'll see you shortly. Hey Joe, I forgot my water bottles.
So
they're in the truck.
Okay, so let's go down here. We'll turn around and go back up by the truck and pick them up. You
Okay,
good for that?
I'm good.
I mean, we're only talking maybe 3 or 4 miles.
Yeah, I can handle that.
That fella said this was blocked off, and the other day when Brian and I rode it, we could go all the way through.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Speaking of water bottles, I've got 4 water bottle cages on my seat, on the back of my seat on the trike. 2 are down low by my hips, and 2 are up high near my shoulders. And I keep my water bottles with water in them down low where I can get to them easily. And in the upper water bottle cages, I keep, well, in an empty water bottle, a third water bottle, I put tools for repairs on the road. And in the other water bottle cage, I've got an actual tool pouch that's in the shape of a water bottle, but it contains extra tubes and control cables and just a small pair of cutting pliers. So I pretty much have everything I need in case of a emergency repair out on the trail. And we are coming up to a dead end as they have blocked off the bridge ahead. And so we'll do a multi-point turnaround and head back the other way so I can pick up my 2 water bottles that I left in my truck, and we'll continue on our journey. Dead end.
That was open.
I don't know why they're closing it off like that and then opening it.
A fellow talked to says that they've been doing that all the time. He said he was here Monday and it was closed.
Huh.
He asked me if it was open. Well, it was 2 weeks ago when I was out here.
Looks like I'm going to keep the camper for another season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so back and forth, back and forth.
What is that?
Oh man, you don't want to know. But I'm looking at doing a solo camp, a 10-day.
Get out here with this guy.
Okay.
Solo for 10 days.
Yeah, head out towards the west and go towards south central Arizona, then out towards Havasu, and then head back. So I don't know, just to do it, just to say that I've done it. A long solo trip.
So what happened to I'm going to sell it?
Well, it graduated to buying a piece of land in southeast Oklahoma with a cabin.
Oh.
And then that turned into too much work, too much debt, and not that it may not happen in a year or two, but now, no, not a good idea. Financially, not a good sound plan. So I told her I needed some kind of outlet. So she was up for me trying this again. So
It's closed.
yeah, it's closed.
So we're keeping the camper for another year.
Yeah, I've got to see how it goes. In case you're wondering what that comment's about, I went on a solo camping trip with my little, I call it a square drop camper because it's not a teardrop classic shape because it's got a square shape on the front of it, but I had an encounter with something I can't really explain. I may go into more detail about it later with you, but it was kind of a frightening experience out when I was solo camping out in the LBJ grasslands, the national grasslands, near Alvord, Texas. Anyway, on we go. And this is the bridge that is at the location where we're going to turn left and go to the parking lot where I can pick up my water bottles. And we'll continue on with our leisurely journey through the River Legacy Park in Arlington, Texas. Hello.
Road.
Okay. Well, the reason he said Bobcat Row is because this is this is the general area where we saw the bobcats on our previous 2 trips out here. And I'll be honest, we didn't see any on this trip, but we did get pictures from the first trip, and I'm going to put 3 of those pictures up for you to see. Pics of the wildcats / bobcats that we saw on our previous 2 journeys. I'm gonna get a quick pic here. I wished I'd gotten better photos of that little branch of the river there at the Trinity, but I didn't. My GoPro was attached to my chest mount, and that railing on that bridge was a little bit too high for me to get the camera up. But next time I'm out there, I plan to get some much better photos of the little tributary there that joins the Trinity River. Who knows? Maybe we'll even see some other forms of wildlife out there. Well, on we go. Now we are just about to a point where we're going to turn around and head back another direction. And we got a bit of a climb here. From this point, it'll be a climb all the way up to a train station depot. Here we go.
Even 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Now, finally at the top of the hill, there is a large speed bump. And the last time I tried to cross that thing, I bottomed out. Had to get off and lift the trike off of the speed bump. So, making a 5-point turn and going to get to enjoy a nice downhill from this train depot. Yep. Nice little hill here. case anyone is wondering what that little square rectangular shape is on the front of the boom on my trike, just to the left of the old chain ring set there, that is a wonderful, amazing little headlight that gets super bright, medium bright, low, and then it's got a nice flashing function on it, which is what I typically, well, I won't say typically, I pretty much always have a flasher on the front of my trike or my e-bike when I'm riding during the daytime, and then I flip, if I'm riding at night or close to it, then I'll adjust it accordingly so that I can see the road. But an amazing little light. Got it off of Amazon. But anyway, just to address that for you, I got two of those because I'm so pleased with them. I got one on the trike and I've got one on the e-bike. And sometimes I double up if I know I'm going to be riding home from work on my e-bike, just to have extra light on the front. I'll double up on it and put two of them on the front, and it really helps a lot for seeing the road. Anyway, since I'm not really being sponsored by them, I'm not going to plug for them here. If you are interested, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to share that information with you. One minor detail that I failed to mention, if you'll notice that light is slightly angled towards the right, and the reason for that is a lot of times when I'm riding my trike at night or even my e-bike and I'm on the trail, such as we are on right now, and we have walking individuals or joggers or even on other bikes coming towards us, or towards me rather, I have angled it just slightly away so that it still does what it needs to do for me, but it's not flashing directly in their eyes. And I learned early on when I first started doing this that that doesn't make for making friends very quickly out there on the trail. So there it is. One little detail about the ICE VTX, which is what I'm riding, it does not have any suspension to soften the blow for certain bumps in the road. And so it doesn't mean that it isn't a comfortable ride, because it most definitely is. Otherwise, I would not be so addicted to riding it since basically early 2018, February 2019, excuse me. And so I feel the nitty-gritty on the road whenever it does happen to roll up underneath my tires. That's the only drawback to it, though. I do run with a lower pressure in my tires. I run at about 78 pounds in all three of my tires, and it doesn't seem to cut down on my speed average, but it definitely makes the ride just a hair softer out there. Speaking of tires, give you a few more details here. On the front of the trike, I'm running Schwalbe Pro 1s. They are 1.1 by 20, and I am running tubes in those tires. And on the rear, I am running a Continental 5000S 700C by 28, and I'm running a tube in it. Huh?
That's where those two were.
Okay.
Yeah, it's big.
Probably think I'm kidding, but that actually works. That sound, if I see a squirrel in a distance and I make that sound, they tend to run for the trees instead of me running over them, which it's happened one time in my triking career. Not pleasant for the squirrel especially. When riding a recumbent, like we're doing right now, wearing typical bicycle shorts where you have pockets in the back for your water or whatever, just doesn't work in this particular situation, obviously. So I'm wearing recumbent bicycling shorts, and they've got pockets on the front. I've got 1, 2, 3 on each side, and 4 of those are zippered, so there's enough room for my keys or medication or my phone, just things like that. And it's also got Velcro up near the knees so that you can Velcro your shorts down, strap them down to where you don't get a wind pocket in there. So they're pretty comfortable, and they're very functional also. I don't know that they even sell the ones that I have anymore. They were pretty expensive. They were like $70 for just one pair of these shorts. Anyway, that's kind of one other way that gear is managed when riding a recumbent trike. And now we're going to detour, and we're going to go around a couple of lakes, up through a neighborhood, over a bridge to an island, go through that island, back over the bridge, and then back over to where we just turned off, and then back to a starting place. So here we go.
wicked Pomeranian.
On your left. Thank you. There's a nice bumpy little crossing there. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our little, about an hour-long adventure out at River Legacy Park in Arlington, Texas. And I've got us on a little bit of a fast speed here, as you can see. Just so I could step in here and end the video pretty much about where I said that it would end at about an hour. And I hope you will consider coming back and joining us for more adventures. Perhaps it's a trike ride, maybe an e-bike ride, or a camping trip here in the near future. Either way, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the road. So good. It is. Look at that. Well, I got lucky there.